We have a single lane bowling alley. Doors open up to 5 different bedrooms.
Wait a minute, the doors open up to the bowling alley? First of all, I'm not surprised this property has a bowling alley. It should have 3 because it has so many long hallways. You can put bowling alleys everywhere. But the fact that the bedrooms open up to the bowling alleys, like you wake up, it's like, oh, let's bowl. Like, you've only been told half of the story about this property, the good part. You're about to find out the bad and the ugly. I'm Arvin Haddad. I'm How to Buy a Mansion guy. I've critiqued over 1,000 mansions. It's just what I do. Let's get the show started.
Hi everyone, it's Enes here, and welcome to this week's episode from Park City, Utah. Today we're checking out this newly constructed architectural masterpiece right behind.
Okay, it's not an architectural masterpiece. It's just a modern house. There's no architectural element in it that would, send it to Vogue magazine or Architectural Digest. It's just a modern house. But I want you to pay attention to the layout of the house. This is a horseshoe design of a house. As you can see, that's one side, and one side. This is going to cause a lot of problems in the interior. If you're in this side of the house, you have to take all these hallways to get to the other of the house, and you're not going to have that one great room. I can already tell you that.
Specs of the home, we have 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, 17,567 square feet of interior space, built on a 5-acre lot, and this home is listed for $42 million.
All right, I think the price tag is just a marketing gimmick. There are way better properties in Park City, Utah than this property.
And now, let's begin. House is located in the exclusive gated community known as the Colony. And now, let's go inside. Here we are at the entry. We got this gorgeous door with reeded details, massive built-in handle, 2 glass panes on each side. And since we're inside, I'm gonna take off my jacket and continue our tour from there.
All right, see if you can spot 3 flaws right here.
2-story spacious atrium. We have walls of glass. We got this stunning chandelier application.
Okay, here are the 3 flaws. First of all, it's an upside down house. What does that mean? You enter from the top level and you have to take the stairs to get to the living areas. That's a major negative. It tells you that the lot was not graded. Now, the other element is that the foyer, it's large, but it doesn't lead into the large living space, right? And the views are actually not that impressive. If you're a ski-in, ski-out property, you want to see the slope. Throughout the property, see if you actually find one view angle that you would see a good chunk of the ski area where skiers and snowboarders are coming down. You see some small trails, but it just doesn't give you that ski in, ski out look and view that a lot of people would look after for. And the last but not the least, this is one of the ugliest chandeliers I have ever seen. It's way too narrow. It does not match the volume of the foyer. And what is this? Are we in elementary science class being introduced to the solar system for the first time? It's ridiculous. Pay attention to all the chandeliers in the house. The theme continues. They're horrible. Horrible in quality, horrible in luxurious form. They just lack any taste whatsoever. I absolutely hate it.
It's incredible. I just want to say, as we're walking through this house, it reminded me of this when you brought up the chandelier, but every single fixture, every single chandelier.
They tour hundreds and hundreds of amazing mansions where they've seen hundreds of better chandeliers in this, but this one is also stunning.
And we're going to talk about a lot of details in this tour. This is not going to be a short one. Now, let's go this way.
Okay, another flaw of a U-shaped house. Look at that wasted space. You see that long hallway? You're going to have all these long hallways connecting the house. That's just lost square footage.
We have this door opening up to a powder room. Beautiful marble.
Okay, how could you call this design beautiful? It just looks so cheesy. It's just so out of place for a chalet, for a winter cabin.
Marble floors, and the same marble was also used for the countertop, sink, and back wall. And Mikey, let's get a close up right here. This is a 𝗕𝗓𝗓 applied wood pieces or mosaic pieces that we have on this wall, the texture, the detail, the character this wood paneling gives is super.
Look how many weird things are going on. This texture is really weird. I mean, you could use it by its own as an accent wall somewhere, but when you put it right next to a marble and then you put this weird mirror, Mykonos blue, it just doesn't go together, and it doesn't scream luxury or chalet or winter resort to me whatsoever.
Now, getting out right in front of us, we have the formal living room. This is an incredible.
Okay, you guys remember what I told you guys? The U-shaped design is not going to allow you to have a massive room. Look at the great room. This is the same size of a great room or a formal living space of a $6-7 million house in Los Angeles. There's nothing about this room that would justify a price tag. You don't even have the view of the ski slope, which you would expect from a ski in, ski out. You want to see a good view of the slope, ski or snowboarders coming down. It's your centerpiece, but the U-shaped design doesn't have a centerpiece. It's just, you know, you have moments of here and here and here, but there's not that one bang that gives you like, oh my God, like, okay, I got that, you know, volume I was expecting. It's just doesn't have it.
Exposed steel columns throughout, which again goes with the lines of the property, and right in the center of the formal living room, we have the seating area. Now, we have never seen a seating setup or section like this before.
That's because, Enes, this is the first seating area that was inspired by cat houses.
We have these sliding glass doors that are motorized on the other side, opening up to a wraparound balcony, gorgeous chandelier above us. Now, coming in here, we have the kitchen. Now, this is without a doubt one of my favorite kitchens we have ever toured on this channel. Patagonia quartzite, and I think it's one of the most beautiful stones I've ever seen in my life.
It's not. It's way too busy. This type of stone, if you decide to go with it, it's going to age really, really fast. The busier the stone, the faster it would age. It's too niche. It's not going to age well. It will always be remembered. Oh, remember in 2023, that was in for 6 months. It's way safer to go with something that is more timeless and, you know, it would withstand the test of time. And this would be dated in 6 months.
Now, coming here, we have the family room and the formal dining room area. This room is framed with this custom shearling rug, and I'm going to start our tour with the formal dining.
Okay, that's really tight for a formal living space. You see how it's tucked in by the window? There's not a actual room for the dining room. You would totally expect for a dining room to have its own designated room with huge setbacks against the walls, not in a place where if you pull it back, you're going to hit the window. That's just not luxury.
Now, right next door, we have the family room with this built-in seating.
This family room is the size of a $3 million home family room. Another massive miss.
Now, this is the hallway that brings you from the entrance.
Another wasted space. You see 2 hallways, one on one side, one on the other side, all wasted square footage.
I actually want to take everybody to the floor above us, which is a massage room with a backlit salt block wall. And the floor above that takes us to the 3rd floor, which is the highest point of this estate. And you have this awesome room here, glass walls throughout. This room literally feels like an observation deck.
Like a fire watch, like a tower or like a ranger station.
This is going to get me in trouble, but this part of the house really reminds me of Osama bin Laden's hideout spot in Abbottabad in Pakistan. Do you guys agree? Like, you guys remember the compound he was in? It had like a little tower.
Let's go check out the wraparound balcony. I mean, look at these views. So peaceful, so tranquil, so calming.
I don't see the slopes. Ski in, ski out. You want to see that slope coming in. That's one of the things, you know, you're checking out who's in, the powder, the people skiing down, something to watch. And it just doesn't have it. I haven't seen it anywhere.
And following this walkway, it takes us to more outdoor lounging areas. Right across from us, we have the sliding glass doors opening up from the entertainment room. This bridge design takes you to the other side of the wraparound balcony. You have an outdoor seating.
He always does the obvious ones too. Like, this is the floor, we walk on it, and this is the wall. It supports the roof. Like, what are we, idiots?
Now, I want to take everybody to the front side of the property. This is the sliding glass doors from the dining area. Perfect indoor-outdoor flow. Now, coming here, we have this door opening up to the primary bedroom suite. Every part of this home feels very cozy and intimate, but this primary bedroom,
Okay, this is a really small primary bedroom.
takes that feeling to the next level. The custom furniture here, pop-up TV, and they use same oak cabinetry for the frame of the bed. We have the king size bed here, and the headboard design is fabricated out of travertine, which creates a nice contrast. And behind it, you have a small desk area. You have a nice light fixture above.
Nice light fixture? Come on, Enes. Nice light fixture. I don't get this solar system, elementary school planet design chandelier. It's just horrendous.
And let's take everybody. Again, staircase, beautifully designed plaster details. And right in front of me, we have a single lane bowling alley, which is just so exciting. Doors open up to 5 different bedrooms that we're gonna see in a bit.
Wait a minute. The doors open up to the bowling alley? First of all, I'm not surprised this property has a bowling alley. It should have 3 because it has so many long hallways. You can put bowling alleys everywhere. But the fact that the bedrooms open up to the bowling alleys, like you wake up, it's like, oh, let's bowl. Like, it just, again, the design, the form, the function dictates so many weird things in this house where you have to put the guest bedrooms by the bowling alley. Now, I want you to remember this. When you're watching mansion tours, when they're showing you a bedroom, living room, great room, TV room, movie theater, backyard, views, always think, how could have this been better? That's how you learn how to spot flaws in the property. It's a big marketplace. There's a ton of $44 million properties in the United States. So when you look at the properties with that eye, you develop the skill to spot flaws in the property. Remember, the layout, the roofline of the house dictates a lot. If it's a horseshoe house, it's going to have a lot of flaws within it because it's just going to be segmented room to room to room and a lot of hallways that waste a lot of space. Now, I reviewed this mansion in Newport Beach, Enes tour video, and it's getting a lot of views. Check it out. I think you will like it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so you can learn how to spot flaws in tours so you become a better buyer, better investor in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comments.